Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my new video. This is Scalp Clinic. I'm here to show you how we draw a hairline, basically. So this video shows exactly how we would draw a hairline. I'm just going to play it and I'm going to talk you through it. So one thing you got to importantly remember is not all hairlines are the same. Every hairline is different, and some hairlines suit your face shape more than others. And normally I would talk to the customer first and try and see what hairline they used to have, if they can remember before they went bald. And some of them remember, some of them don't. If they remember, then good. You can kind of speak to them and draw it. Sometimes it helps if they're not fully bald as well, and you can kind of draw through the existing hairline. So that's an easy job. But say for instance, they've been bald forever. They've been bald since they were 16, for example. So because it does happen to some people, and they're 40 now, and so they've had good 20-25 years, and they don't remember their hairline. So what you would do, you would basically use a ruler and draw at the top point of their forehead. As you can see, there's a dot on top of their forehead. So the most important thing to draw the dot on the temple area is to make sure it's at an even point from the top of the ear to the top of the eyebrow. So you can see it's right in the middle for that. So you'll have 3 dots, 2 on each temple and obviously 1 at the top of the forehead. Then you would draw a corresponding dot basically just behind the temple, but just above the top of the forehead, as you can see. So basically I want to try and make it all as symmetrical as possible using science, basically. So not one side is looking odd compared to the other. So you can see the dots being placed there. And I'm also using the ruler as well, just to make sure you get a bendy ruler, not a strong one, and using the ruler to help you draw the hairlines as well. So I'll put another dot correspondingly on the other side of the head. I will use a ruler to make sure I don't mess it up, and it's pretty much. Then you would draw a hair. This is a sub hairline. This is not the main hairline. This is the top of the head. So I use that to basically draw the main hairline. So don't worry, you're not going to look like Once Upon a Time in Little China, like Jet Li. This is not the final product. So the next step is to basically draw along those dotted lines that you did earlier, as so. And you can see the shape coming through of the hairline. So at this point, you'll probably check with the customer, make sure they're happy with it. But it's not the final hairline. The final hairline is when you bend the ruler and you go from the 2 top. Remember the 2 top dots that you placed on top of the head? You basically have to bend the ruler and touch the top of their forehead, as so. You can see what's happening here. And then from that you can do the same on the other side. I would use a ruler to do this, to be honest. Freehand, can get a bit rough and stuff, so a bendy ruler would probably be easier. So just remember, the hairline doesn't need to be exactly matching. When I say matching, all the dots don't need to be exactly symmetrical. You can try and make it look as natural as possible, and it doesn't have to be perfect, basically. And that's the idea. If you want to make it look natural, you cannot have it a perfect line, basically, but you got to have that symmetry in place. You got to look at both sides and think, yeah, this is symmetrical, not one side is wonky compared to the other. So you can see the final hairline here, guys, and the shape of this guy's the model I'm talking about. The shape of the model's head compared to the hairline is perfect because he's got a round head, and this hairline is perfect for a round head, as you can see. So anyway, guys, I'll end it there. I'll let you guys ask me any questions if you have any, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care for now.